Hello everybody. I'm going to do a very quick video here right now because I need to run out and drive a few hours to go pick up my son from college to bring him home for summer break. All right, let's take a look here at numbers and see how we're doing. I did pretty good when I got on the scale this morning. It said I lost 1.7 pounds. That makes me very excited because does anybody still follow this channel? Do as I say, not as I do. Um, yeah, because, and this will go into the very short topic of today, I couldn't handle the headaches yesterday. I couldn't handle the headaches. It made me start to wonder if the headaches actually are coming from the drops because I feel like I didn't sacrifice that much that day because I didn't have a great day. As if you watch yesterday's video, I was out to eat and then I came home and had a piece of pizza. No, I had three. Um, but at any rate, all day, 2 days ago, on that first day that I was on the drops and not loading, I had headaches all day and was able to kind of control them with medicine. They'd kind of come and go. But yesterday, the medicine just wasn't even working and it was just miserable. So I resorted to, I'm getting nothing accomplished. I'm just laying in bed because I don't feel like looking at a computer. I don't feel like looking at my paperwork or anything. I didn't feel like even walking around. Um, I didn't have to go to the gym, but I literally was at the bank right next to the gym. So I did go to the gym, so that's good. And I did walk. I didn't do the elliptical and I didn't do the recumbent elliptical because I just thought I couldn't do it, but I walked. And I walked for um, over an hour, well, for an hour. I was just trying to get to the hour mark and that was maybe 5 minutes over or something. So that's good, you know. That was doable for some reason. And I even had a small screen because I had my phone there. I was watching something on Netflix. Um, all right, but the food, I come home from that because that was more in the morning and I was running some errands. And then by the time I got home, it was throbbing. I took some more medicine. I laid down, got a little bit better. I got up. I tried to do things. I ended up eating protein thinking maybe it's probably a carb deficiency, but maybe it's protein. Um, and since I didn't want to eat carbs at all on this diet, I decided to go with protein. So I had a few slices of really thin salami they have now low fat salami. It actually tastes the same as regular salami, it's just not as soft because it doesn't have as much fat in it. So it's not as floppy and malleable. It's more like the round piece is firmer. It'll still flop in half, but it won't have the same um, consistency. And you can tell by looking at the two, because I got a quarter pounder of each last time. I didn't see that they had the low fat version. So I thought, oh, give me a quarter pound of that as well. And I wanted to compare. I will say that the flavor does taste the same. So if you can get over the consistency of it being, I don't know if I want to say tougher, but I don't know, firmer, then that's a way to go if you ever find yourself wanting to eat salami and not wanting all the calories or all the fat that comes along with it. Now, if you're doing keto, then you do want more fat, so there you go. Um, don't do it. Get the regular salami. All right, so I had that and I had a Colby Jack cheese stick. None of these are HcG approved, but I thought I just need to function at this point. I would rather not lose any weight than continue the rest of my day feeling like I was feeling and getting absolutely nothing accomplished and feeling miserable in the process. So, as the day went on, it kind of got a little bit better. Again, I'm feeding myself Advil or Tylenol. I don't know what was in my little container that I was taking. So that was helping as well, but never completely went away. And as the evening went on and I was getting closer to the night, I just couldn't do it. I know around 4, I had a plate of chicken. Now, mind you, the chicken does have a little light coating of breading on some of them. This came from the Amish country, and they cooked it in a sauce. Now, the sauce is all gone, and it's kind of dried up since then, but it still has a little bit of coating. So I am getting carbs in there, and so this is, again, not HCG approved, but I thought maybe even that little bit, it's very, they call it lightly coated in breading, and then they bake it. Um, Whatever's left that the sauce and stuff hadn't taken off of it would still be okay. So I did have a plate full of that that was about this big. It was probably equivalent to about maybe 6 ounces of chicken. Yeah, probably about 6 ounces. I don't think it was 8 ounces worth, and it was probably more than four. So I would say it's about 6 ounces of chicken, and then I just covered it in lettuce, drizzled a little bit of honey mustard sugar-free dressing on top of it, which I love. Um, but then right before going to bed, my head was throbbing, and I hate waking up over and over again during the night with a headache, because then you're also extremely tired, and the last thing you want to do is haul your butt out of bed and take pills. So I did have a dinner roll. I had one dinner roll left. It's been in there for 2 days. I haven't touched it. I'm waiting for my husband to eat it. He's not, nor is he eating the chocolate peanut butter pie that's been in there for over a week. Um, but I'm not going to eat that. And it was one of the small ones. It wasn't a big dinner roll, but it was a small one. And I ate that. I probably should have put butter on it to counterbalance the carb with a protein at the same time. But then that just adds more calories. And I just thought, I don't want to go there. I just feel like I need bread. And actually did help a lot. Or maybe it's coincidence. Maybe enough time went by over the course of the whole day that after I took that and I took some more Advil, I was good through the rest of the night. I'd wake up and kind of feel the headache slightly, but not enough that I felt like I needed to go get. Even if I went to the bathroom and I came back, I didn't go to get more medicine. I was like, I can deal with this. I can fall back asleep, and I could. When I have a bad headache, I rarely can fall back asleep. And if I do, the sleep never helps the headache ever. And I've learned that over time. I don't know how many times in my life I've said, let me just go to sleep, and then when I wake up, it'll be gone. Never happens. Happens for a lot of people. It's a good thing for a lot of people, not for me. So, and I tried to drink a lot because I was afraid of dehydration also causes headaches. I don't think that's what it was. I think it truly was just my body maybe acclimating. Although I don't feel like it was that significant of a change. So maybe the HCG drops. My body has to get used to the HCG, and that's what's causing the headaches. This whole time I thought it was carb deprivation or sugar deprivation that was causing it. But now I don't know. Now I'm questioning it. And I'm thinking, well, maybe there's something in the drops that my body has to get used to. And I don't like that idea. I don't even like to say that out loud because the thought that I'm putting something in my body that's then causing a headache, I just don't like that. It just doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel right. But I'm not going to stop. I'm okay this morning. I haven't taken any Advil or any medicine, and I'm all right. I just took some drops, but we'll see, because now I'm going to hop in the car and drive 2 hours there, help load an entire dorm room into the SUV, and then drive 2 hours home. So I will have some Advil with me on hand, but I'm not going to be eating anything, which will be huge if I come here tomorrow and say that, because there has never, ever, ever been a time that I have taken my son to college or my daughter to her college. Although now she drives on her own, she's in vet school. But when she used to go to the other one, actually, she had her own car. I guess we both drove. Or when I'd go to visit her. Nevertheless, they're each good 2 hour drives to their respective colleges where they went, where my son goes for undergrad, where my daughter went for undergrad. Actually, where my daughter goes for her vet school is 2 hours as well, just in a different direction. We live exactly 2 hours from a lot of universities. There's other ones that are closer, because I think Ohio per capita has the largest number of universities of any state, again, per capita, based on how many people are in there. So the kids had lots of choices. But anyway, a lot of them private, a lot, and a lot of state schools as well. So it's not all state schools that are that many. So let's look. So I had the salami, the Colby Jack cheese stick, the dinner roll, the breaded chicken, and then I don't write lettuce on my thing because it's like it doesn't even exist when it comes to dieting, and then I wrote honey mustard dressing. So that's what I had yesterday, and I lost 1.7. So I feel okay about that. Loading, I gained 1 and I gained 1.3, and then I lost zero point 0.7, and then I lost 1.7. So here we are. Um, Actually below where I was before I started loading, but still a pound higher than I was before I went on my trip. So, not feeling good about that. I need to stick to it and keep going. All right, if you have any opinions about um, the headaches that you get at the beginning of the HCG diet, let me know. I really always, for years, thought it was just sugar deprivation, but I feel like I had so many cheats during that time with the terrible headaches that maybe it is the drops. But then again, the roll put me over the edge last night, but could that be coincidence that I finally gotten used to it? Because again, that's technically 4 days on the drops at that point, 2 days of loading and then 2 days of being on HCG P2. P2. Hopefully today I will really be HCG P2. Ish. All right, you have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Hope your dieting is going well. Stick with it. P2, here we go. 1 month, 10 pounds down. That's usually my average. 1 month, 10 pounds down. That's almost always what I do. I always try to shoot for 15, but sometimes I hit 11. I think I've hit 12 once, but it's always usually 10 pounds. But you know what? I'll take it. In 1 month, if I could be 10 pounds lighter than I am now, hallelujah. And then we'll focus on how to get rid of the next 5. Maybe we'll extend it and I won't just do, um, well, we'll see. Life gets in the way, doesn't it? It always does. All right, you take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody. Good luck dieting.